Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, the tell all. So, I guess season 3, episode 14. 3 hours long. Hold on. 3 hours long. 3 hours long. Do you hear me? I said three. Okay. Um, Did it need to be 3 hours long? Like 3 hours is a movie, bro. Like anyway, I don't want to take a long time on this. The Cavs game is on. My podcast that I'll be watching is on. I was supposed to do the talking candidly with camera today, but apparently I'm gonna do it on Friday because I'm a horrible person. Okay. I got earrings, I got all that other stuff. I'd love if you all turn on the notification bell. I really can't be talking a lot because, like I said, it's 3 hours. Okay, let's talk about Caesar and Maria because Caesar and Maria were on the show or they were featured on the review for like 50 minutes. And I was like, it's not worth 50 minutes. Anyway, Caesar's talking about Maria, and he said that he mismanaged his money. Now, in order to mismanage money, you need to have some, and you don't. But he had faith that she'd come down to Mexico. Then they bring out the screen, and this man is sitting next to the screen, and he says, "Maria, can you hear me?" And Shawn is like, "No one's on the screen," and he looks on the screen, and there's nobody on there. And I'm like, is this fucking paid? Is this manufactured TV drama? Because this whole scene was very cringy. I think that Caesar was an okay actor in the actual show, but since they was doing this live and I guess the other couples didn't know that this was a fake storyline, it was very, what's the word? Very basic acting. Okay, very amateurish. Okay. Um Tom says that he feels sorry for him. Rebecca says that you have too much faith in this woman. Everyone tells Caesar that he can do better. It was so crazy because Michael was there. Now, they kicked Angela off, but Michael literally still was there. And he was like, let this go, nigga. Just let it go. Like, I really don't understand. Um, Caesar says that it would have been better if she told him how it was going to be. And, he's read the comments on social media, but social media doesn't know Maria the way that he knows Maria. Do you know Maria? That's number one. And number two, I think we know Maria just about as well as you know Maria, okay? Because we don't know her. And neither do you. Oh, Lord Jesus. Anyway, um, Tim is the only one who ain't messing with it. Tim said, look, you got scammed. You got scammed. It looks like you got scammed. You got scammed. You got scammed. You got scammed. And it's like you trying to defend somebody who scammed the hell out of you. Okay, so we don't understand what's going on. So then we see Maria, and he says, "How are you doing, baby girl?" And then we see the scenes that they showed in the last episode of Maria. So Maria, they showed the exact same scenes, but made me feel some type of way because why didn't they just show the scenes at the reunion and then it would have been like, "Oh wow, Maria," but I don't give a damn. Like I really don't care. Anyway, he asks her if she's seeing someone else, and she says no. First of all, that's none of your business. Maria says that her ultimate hope for him is that he moves on and finds someone close to him. She said that she used to consider him a boyfriend for about 2 years. And, she was supposed to come to the United States to see him, but she wasn't able to get a visa. Then when he wanted to come to the Ukraine, it was cold. But I was like, when he wanted to come to the Ukraine was on the show. So, like, Anyway, she says he hasn't even sent her close to $40,000, maybe like $5,000 over 5 years. And he says that he sent her $2,000 when he came back to Mexico, which I really cannot believe because he doesn't have $2,000 to send anyone because he's broke. So, you know, he says that she loved him. She says that she loved him or that she loves him. I can't remember what she said. And he says, I'm really up to going to Ukraine and making the relationship work. She says, no, especially after everything that you've done. You've sat here and you made me look like the bad guy. People hate her and people love you. And Caesar says that he tried to be a man to his woman and he tried to do everything because he loved her. And Maria's like, you making me look like a bad person. You making me look like a bitch. And then he says that Maria was his first love. And I said, don't you have to know your first love? Huh? Anyway, and then she says that she wants him to move on again. And then Rebecca and Benjamin are like, we're very confused. We're even more confused than we were at the start of this. And everybody was telling him he deserves better and all of that crap. And yeah, but yeah. So let's go back up to the beginning. So we start with Darcy and Tom. Tom says that both of his fiancées left him, and um, he says that Darcy and him don't know one another, or they don't know as much about one another as they can, and he feels like he's there for her, but she's not there for him. Um, and last night he walked downstairs and it was a man holding, or like Darcy was in some man's arms, and he was shocked. And then Stacy comes out and Shawn asks, do you think they're compatible? Stacy says yes. But you should have been more active, calling her and stuff once you got back from wherever you got, or once Darcy came back from being over there with you. Tom says that they've all worked this out, and Shawn asks Stacy if she thinks Darcy is jealous, and she says no. But then Tom's sister, who thinks she must be a psychologist or something, psychiatrist, I don't know who this woman is, but she says that it seems as though Darcy wanted to be the first one to get married and the first one to do this and the first one to do that. And I'm like, girl, you don't know her. The fuck? You don't know nothing about this woman. So don't sit here and act like you do, boo boo, because you don't. That's number one. So I was very confused as to how no one brought up the way that Stacy was acting toward Darcy, or no one saw that, no one cared. It was just a lot craziness to me. Oh, Lord. Then Jesse comes. Jesse doesn't come out on stage, but Jesse comes. Tim and Avery are like, why in the hell would Jesse be here? Blah, blah, blah. So, they talking. Jesse the lady is playing in Jesse's hair like this, like making it look the exact same that it looked when he came in. And then he goes into the green room. Tim does not shake his hand, and also Avery doesn't shake his hand. So they're both like, why the fuck you here? Like, you was just trashing her on social media like 3 days ago. Like, Tom says it seems like you're just waiting for the negativity to happen so you can be there, and you seem like you don't want her to be happy. And then big back Angela with the big back and the one egg, come her ass up in there, and the hopes and dreams of trying to be a mother again at 59 years old, comes in there talking about, don't y'all be beating up on this man. And then she talking to Avery. No, you shut up. I got grandkids. I'm raising 6 grandkids. Well, maybe you wouldn't be raising 6 grandkids if your daughter, not Skylar, the other one. The one, what's her name? Bobby Dean. I can't remember the girl's name. You know who from last season. If she wasn't having sexual relations with an underage person, then maybe she wouldn't be in jail. Okay? What's her name? Scotty Dean. I can't remember the damn name. But you know who the hell I'm talking about. Fuck. And you gonna sit up here talking about you raising kids. Girl, I don't give a damn if you raising kids. Talking about you guys. And see, I don't know why she was attacking Avery so much, but I felt like she wasn't giving Avery any respect because Avery is young. And so she's like, you don't talk to me like that, girl. I'm going to talk to you any way I want to talk to you. Do you hear me? I know I keep moving, but I'm trying to see if my situation is set up. I'm going to talk to you any way I want to talk to you. Okay, that's number one. Number two, forget you and forget Jesse. Why you riding so hard for this man? She gets so angry. And then Avery starts crying. And I was really confused. And then Angela is outside smoking on FaceTime, talking to Michael, like, I'm tired of this. I ain't no bully. They trying to make me be a bully, but I ain't no bully. Girl, you're a fucking bully. And then Shawn is like, I'm hearing in my ear that we got some drama going on. Honestly, that's why they called Jesse, though, so they could have this manufactured TV drama, okay? So Avery sees Darcy. She starts crying, and Darcy is crying, and then Tom goes outside, or Tom and Angela are like meeting, and then they outside and smoking a cigarette, and then they bring everybody out on stage, right? And Angela and Avery are sitting right next to one another, and Avery's doing this. She's emotional, and she's like, "Do you need time to go cry? Because I got 6 grandkids, and I don't need nobody to cry next to me." And I'm like, anyway. And Rebecca's like, why are you being mean to her? Like, girl, what's really going on? And she's like, girl, fuck you. And Rebecca's like, girl, are you really this trashy? Yes. Have you never seen 90 Day Fiance? You never seen Angela on your damn TV screens? Did you watch Maury? Because she was on there too. She's a trashy woman. What? Girl, come on. Anyway, she tells Rebecca to shut the fuck up. Then Avery is like, don't you talk to her like that. And she's like, you better get your damn hand out my face. And so, Avery standing behind Angela, who's standing in Rebecca's face. They standing in each other's face. I know it's manufactured TV drama because how y'all walk up to one another like this. Terry comes running down, Avery's mother. She, like the speed of light, she was down there and said, stop attacking my damn daughter. You hear me? And Angela said, you better come get one of these bitches out of my face. But I know you wasn't going to beat Terry's ass. Seemed like you didn't. Seemed like you wasn't. Okay. So, Angela gets escorted off. Then they ask Benjamin what happened. And Benjamin basically said that Angela came in like a wrecking ball judging niggas. Okay. So they say, okay, all y'all can go off. We about to bring Jesse in. Jesse comes in for no point, no reason. He talks about how he's getting his psychology degree. Oh, and then Emma called Darcy a drunk. Oh, is it because you was drunk? Like, girl, now I know that Darcy do be doing the most, but what I do like is that Tom and Stacey was like, well, we was all drinking. We was all getting our groove on. It's not like it was 3 o'clock and she was knocking shots back like that. That's doing too much. And yeah, Darcy does not have the best emotional control when she get off the yak. But don't come at her like that. That's number one. So Jesse says that Angela is very real. The people were bullying him. Angela came in and, was defending him. And Jesse says that Darcy is still contacting him, and he is trying to become something. You know, he about to get his degree in psychology, but he had like 8 old people in front of him, and he was like, "Hey, I'm Jesse. You know, I'm from where's he from? The Netherlands." And boom bye. And I'm just like, what is the point of this? And then he was done with his segment, and he walked off, and he said that he hopes Darcy can find can get over him, because clearly she hasn't. Okay. um then they bring out Angela again, and she doing too much. Okay, she talking to Shawn, and if y'all seen Shawn's face, Shawn was like, why you are the way that you are. Okay, that's what Shawn wanted to ask her, but she didn't. So they show the scenes of her and Michael, and Shawn asks Michael, is he afraid of telling Angela the truth just about certain things? And he says yes, because she gets too extreme about things. She says, I get too extreme about things because you lie. And she says, is it because I'm a white woman, or is it because I'm not Nigerian? No, it's because you're a 90-year-old woman who's telling this man he can't have a social life when he's in Nigeria and you're all the way in the Americas. What are you talking about? You're in the Americas. You telling this man he can't go out with his friends because he got to look at you through a TV screen? Girl, I'd rather. Anyway, Shawn asked Skylar, I don't know what the lady's name is, okay? Was it in Angela's character to throw the cake in Michael's face? Skylar said yes. It's very a part of my mama's character. This is something that she would do. And that was very tame of her to do, because she could do more. Angela says that it was his fault that she had to throw the cake in his face and not be able to eat it. Shawn asks, is he able to have a social life? She says no, because she doesn't trust him. So, he should take this time to be at home with his mama, because they won't be able to fly back to see her. And I said, ever? See, I don't know. You giving me too many. So Shawn asked Skylar, are you gonna allow your mama to have your egg? And she said no. No, I'm not gonna allow my mama to have my egg. And Angela says, well, I'm gonna get that egg one way or another, because if she wants it, she'll get it, which is horrible. And Michael says that, he did really mean what he said when he said it was more important to have a baby than it was to go to America. He was dead ass. And she's like, so it's really more important to have a family than it is to be with someone that you love. Didn't he just say yes? Hmm. Hmm. Did he say yes? You see how low my eyes are? They just keep getting lower, because I just can't handle it. I can't handle the dumbass shit. Anyway, um, but then he says that he won't leave her, and he will be with her if she can't have a baby. He's lying. He's lying to you. He won't be with you. Okay? Because he's 30 and he should be able to have children. And you already have children, girl. Stop being selfish. Anyway, so we see, and y'all, what's crazy is that this first part, minus the Caesar and Maria, this first part was an hour and a half. That's when I stopped watching it. Today I started watching it, and it was Fidel, Benjamin, and Akini. Okay, so um, Shawn asks Fidel, how was Benjamin in Kenya? And he says that Benjamin was average. Akini says he was average, but he was only average because he's timid. He isn't an alpha male. Rebecca says, well, that may be because he's in a different country and he doesn't want to come off seeming like, he know everything. And Akini says, I can understand where you're coming from, but it just didn't look like he knew anything and he didn't know how to do anything. Well, then Akini, you should have maybe opened up your mouth and told him how processes work in your culture and in your country. You should have maybe given him, a guide, a little bit of a menu so he can know exactly what to do, because you really didn't do that, girl. You really didn't do that. But anyway, so they then show some scenes with Rebecca and Ziad and Benjamin and Nakini and them drinking. And he says the problem that he didn't have a problem with her drinking. He had a problem with her seeming like she was out of control. Fidel said that he really liked how Benjamin took control of the situation and, commanded that, of her. You know what I'm trying to say, y'all. If you don't, then I can't help you. Anyway, then we see a never before seen of Fidel and Benjamin going out to drink. And Kenny was like, I didn't know y'all was going out to drink. I thought y'all was just going to go eat some meats. I didn't know y'all was going to wash it down with a nice glass of tequila. Not that you're drinking glasses of tequila, but you shouldn't be. You shouldn't. But Fidel says that Akini said you cannot preach water and drink wine, and I thought it was amazing. And Fidel says he only did that so he could see how Benjamin handled his liquor, and he handled it well. Then they talk about the bride price. Fidel says that Benjamin didn't do exactly what he wanted him to do or what he told him to do, so Benjamin owes him. Then, Benjamin says that he doesn't have a budget, but next time he goes to Kenya, which will be around the interview process for the K1 visa, he'll need to have some money because, he has to have money. So, yeah. Then we see, y'all, I already talked about Caesar and Maria, and I'm trying to figure out, they stretched that shit out so much. And I'm going to have this done by about 40 minutes, under 40 minutes, this review, because I just can't. I just can't, y'all. Anyway, so we see Tim and Jennifer. Tim says that he still has not bought Jennifer a ring, and Rebecca says, look, I know you like Veronica and everything, that's your best friend, but she had to have known that this would have been a spot of contention in your relationship, considering the fact that she wouldn't want a ring that was used. Like, it's just really weird to me that she did this out the kindness of her heart. Tim says, I don't think that Veronica would have done that to, hurt me. But we see that Veronica didn't show her ass up on that tell-all, did she? I think that she was just trying to do a good thing. And then Shawn says, do you now understand what Veronica meant when she said that dating Tim was a roller coaster? Jennifer says that she does know because he can be moody up and down. Then they start showing the scenes of Jennifer calling him a puss. And he says that, she says it, but only in a joking manner. She says that he likes it when she calls him a puss. And he says that he's been questioned about his sexuality for about 15 years. And he's not gay, he's not bisexual, he likes women. He wasn't he's not a trans man. He is a cis man who likes cis women and is dumb as hell for giving this beautiful woman some ring that came from a lady who had on a bra and a see-through shirt and a bra before you left the country. Anyway, that's the end. So, oh Lord Jesus. We see Rebecca and Ziad. Ziad, they show the scenes, and then Shawn is like, why did you tell him that you used to do, lesbian things? And Ziad said that he knows that his family wouldn't be cool with her being a lesbian, because he's Muslim. And Rebecca said that, well, y'all, can somebody tell me what's really good? Because wasn't there supposed to be a scene First off, her saying that um she wouldn't have brought Zia to the country if he was homophobic. I remember her saying that, but that did not play out. Also, wasn't there supposed to be a scene of Angela, Akini, and Michael, and Akini saying, "Oh, I like how Michael talking," and then that never happened? Did I just miss something? I think I thought I watched 4 hours of material, but maybe I didn't. Who knows? I'm done with it. Anyway, Rebecca says that that's a huge thing for his family to find out, and if his family does find out, then he would have to maybe probably choose potentially choose between him, his family, and her and America. Okay. Um Shawn is like, well, you know the family gonna find out. She says, well, I really don't know that because the family don't speak English. They don't watch the show. Um, so they may very well find out, but I ain't gonna just go down the path and say, oh, these motherfuckers know. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna just go and say that. So they bring out her private investigator friend, and her friend's name is M. Mar- mm, something. So M says that she was very surprised that Rebecca didn't do a background check. And, she's just worried that once Ziad comes to America, since he doesn't have any work experience, that Rebecca will have to, do everything. And so her friend M says to Ziad, remember the last time we talked and I wanted to know what you had experience in? And he says, oh, I have experience in so much. So much. It's not even about the experience. I got so much experience. It's all over here. Experience right over there. Look, y'all can't even see it. Experience. Rebecca know that I got experience. So, any job that, you need me to work, I'll work it. Okay, whatever. Rebecca knows my character. Rebecca then says, no one feels good about her marrying this man in her life, but this is something that she's going to do. This is something that she wants to do. This is her boo-boo. I already talked about Caesar and Maria, y'all. We about to wrap this up. So after Caesar and Maria, they I think that's it. Oh no. They asked in their final thoughts, they showed us scenes of them, leaving their lovers. Avery says she doesn't know if she'll see Elmar again, but they do have their scheduled talks throughout the day. Benjamin says that when he goes back, he'll pay the dowry because Akini was like, pay to play, boo boo. Rebecca says that she's filed the papers, but in the next 2 months, she'll be going back to see homie. Jennifer and Tim are taking it one day at a time. So is Darcy and Tom. Caesar says that he'll give Maria a break, but when everybody was like, and you won't send her any more money, he was very moot on that point. But also, he don't have no money. So then that's it. Okay. Then, Benjamin says he's still worried about the bride price because he doesn't know if it'll ever end. It won't. Tom says he just wants to have a chill time with Darcy, just spend time with her and see where everything goes. Tim and Jennifer are just waiting on her visa so she can come to America, not the K1 visa, just so she can come, You know what I'm talking about. Rebecca says that things will be sorted out with her divorce when he gets there, and that'll be the real test if he changes or not. And Avery is going to go see Omar in a couple of months. I'm done with this no more. I did it, I did it, I did it. 4 hours of this bullshit, but I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Ooh, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Okay, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm done. If y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You know what? I know that this whole 90-day Fiance new season come out on Sunday. I guess I'll review it, but I really don't want to. I really don't. Them 2-hour episodes be draining the hell out of me. Okay, but anyway, if y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along, boo, because I'm done. Okay. Bye.